Rhythm, you mentioned about the fact that how the Apex Court had, earlier expanded the scope of the stray dog case to beyond the National Capital Region, and that is why the chief secretaries of all the states are being asked to appear in the court today, which means that the Supreme Court is going to ensure that the ABC rules are complied with.
That's something the Supreme Court had said earlier. So this is no longer only about the ABC rules. I think the longer and the larger picture that the Supreme Court is looking at, and I think that is for Indians also, it modified its previous order on the stray dogs that had directed them captured dogs to be sterilized, dewormed, vaccinated, and released back with exceptions. The court had prohibited public feeding of stray dogs across India, expanded the case scope to nationwide to develop a uniform national policy, and said all related cases pending in the High Court will be in the Supreme Court. So the larger picture is a national policy has to now be there with broadening the scope of this case. The Supreme Court wants to cover the entire country. It's working towards a uniform national policy on the stray dog management.
Absolutely. And, you mentioned about the fact that in the next few days, there will be no particular direction and the Supreme Court is only looking at the entire issue now. But subsequently, apart from, formulating a national policy, what else, what all can we expect to happen from the court side?
So today what the Supreme Court has said is take action. The fact that the Supreme Court is ensuring that every state takes action is in itself completely admirable, because if the Supreme Court gives even more directions and the directions they've previously given are not followed, then this menace that is here continues to stay. Therefore, the Supreme Court has said we've given directions, we've asked for compliance. They very sternly told the chief secretaries follow them, almost like the principal or a teacher. They're actually telling the chief secretaries ensure that action is taken. Don't just file compliance affidavits. We want action to be taken. We all remember the earlier orders of the Supreme Court that had come out in August, but what is very important to now mention is that as the Supreme Court is hearing this case, the chief secretaries will have to ensure that there is compliance of not only the ABC rules, but there is less dog bites, there is vaccination of the dogs, and the Solicitor General himself appeared in the matter. He urged the chief secretaries to be allowed to appear before the court virtually. The bench had expressed displeasure earlier, and now this case is coming up. The Supreme Court had expanded the scope, like I said. The top court had in fact slammed the states, the union territories in the last hearing when compliance affidavits had not been filed. They had said continuous incidents are happening. The country was being shown as down in foreign nations because internationally this was drawing disrepute. Therefore, it's directed municipal authorities also to file affidavits of compliance with complete statistics of resources and dog catching personnel, etc. At the Supreme Court hearing this case, we have to see how soon can this menace really, India be rid of this menace, and the Supreme Court really here to ensure that the states take action. They've now passed an order. Okay, let me quickly tell you, breaking news coming in, the Supreme Court dictating its order. The Supreme Court has said that exemption application has been filed by Chief Secretary of Kerala. It's allowed. Principal Secretary is present. The Solicitor General said the MP Chief Secretary has reached the court. The hearing is over. The matter will next be listed on the 7th. So what on the 7th of November, in a few days. So let's tell our viewers what this really means. This means the Supreme Court has said that we quickly want action and therefore we want all the compliance to be done. Exemption. And in the next hearing, matter will be listed on the 7th. So this is very quickly that the Supreme Court is giving dates to ensure that there is proper management of this case. So the breaking news coming in 7th of November, the next date of the hearing, exemption applications have been filed by Kerala Chief Secretary, who is not present. But the most important bit of information coming in, compliance by states has to be there. Since this is now pan India, the top court is noticing that importantly, everybody has to ensure that the states that are represented have filed compliance, and if there's a default in compliance, it would become necessary There is also intervention applications that have been filed, but they've said whoever files an intervention or an implement application has to deposit money so that frivolous people do not file more and more applications. Let me quickly give you a background of what's been happening in the Supreme Court. Viewers, it was first the Supreme Court that suo moto took action in this case. Previous orders of the court in the stray dogs case shows the Supreme Court directed that captured dogs must be sterilized, dewormed, vaccinated. They asked for all the states to file compliance affidavits, which was not done. Today, all the states were taken to task. Earlier, also, the Supreme Court had slammed the chief secretaries. They were all present today in the courtroom, with the exception of one or two. The Supreme Court has now said we'll hear the matter on the 7th, but we want compliance. In the next hearing, they're also going to pass individual orders if it's needed on dog bites by individual interveners. But the biggest picture that's coming in now, the Supreme Court's key directives of stray dogs being released back only after they are sterilized, dewormed, and vaccinated. Compliance affidavits on this are filed. The Supreme Court said dogs that are suffering from rabies, that are dangerous and aggressive, will not be released back. The Supreme Court has said this has to be broadened to a national policy. That means the entire country has to come under it. They've also said if anyone wants to adopt, they can adopt. But 7th of November, the next date of the hearing, the Supreme Court has now given out its order.
Right, Rhythm, and the Supreme Court had also, as far as directive is concerned, it had also asked about shelters to be built for aggressive and rabid dogs. For the next hearing, is that issue also going to come up?
Every issue will come up before the Supreme Court. The Solicitor General was personally present in the courtroom, and the Solicitor General has said, therefore, that we will ensure that there's compliance. Remember, last hearing, the Supreme Court was extremely angry. They said there is no respect for the Supreme Court's orders. The chief secretaries were to be present. They were all present today, and the Supreme Court had therefore told all of them, once they are present before them, that they had expressed displeasure over the non-compliance of their 22nd August order. Observed that on 27th October, compliance affidavits were not filed by several states. Solicitor General mentioned the matter, and they said some chief secretaries could be present virtually. The Supreme Court said this is the dog menace matter because of our default. Justice Mehta, in fact, I beg your pardon, Tushar Mehta, the country's topmost law officer, had said, because of our default, your lordships, and constraint to call the chief secretaries. The only request is instead of physically, they can come manually. Virtually instead of physically. Justice Nath said it's unfortunate this happened 7th of November. This case is taking up next.
All right, Rhythm. Thank you so much for getting us all the updates on that big story from the Supreme Court.